All right, let's hit it. Let's get another reaction to another video that we find across the internet. This is not Long Island Audit. This is actually, I'm going to react to a video by Long Island Audit Clips. So let's see. Let's back off of this. Head over to here. Kick it up to widescreen. And let's see what we have from Long Island Audit Clips.
What are you videoing?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Start you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video. That's correct.
What for?
Thank you. I'm an independent journalist who's working on a story.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Can I help you, sir?
Who are...
I'm an independent journalist working on a story.
Are you, ma'am?
I work for the state. I'm working here.
You work for the state in what capacity?
I'm a RISI employee.
And your name?
What can I help you with, sir?
Oh, I don't need any help. I just wanted to know who you were since you came up to me and...
Oh, I was just asking your video in the office. I was just trying to ask what we could do to assist you.
Oh, no, I don't need any assistance whatsoever. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so he's been prompted by what appeared to be two office workers. Now it looks like he's being approached by, I don't know if this is law enforcement. This is probably mostly like, given the size of the building, this is probably a security guard. So let's see what happens with the approach by the security guard. We've just recently been informed that you're walking around here recording the office. We don't exactly appreciate that.
Can I help you with something?
No, who are you?
Security here. I just asking for help. I was told you're up here video people and asking them.
Yeah, can I get...
Like I said, I was told you're up here videoing people and asking questions. No, they're asking me.
your name?
For what purpose?
I'd like to know who I'm speaking to, especially
Mike.
Mike? My name's Sean, Mike.
Okay.
Just taking some pictures and video of the facility here.
For what purpose?
I explained to her already, but it's an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story.
Okay. What kind of story? Can I ask what it's about?
I can't divulge what it's about because it might compromise the story when it's published.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see how that does that, but okay.
Yeah, just as I suspected. He got prompted by two administrative people, and then the administrative people go right down to the security office and say, "There's a guy recording on our floor," which I will admit, it's a little odd to see somebody walking around. Well, granted, Tuapri is a little bit more obvious because he's got the electronic device plus the tripod. But what I've seen out of Long Island Audit, and of course in this case, Long Island Audit Clips, he just tends to walk around with a cell phone. So let's keep going.
Oh, that's true. It might compromise the story if I told you what it was about. Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, I would appreciate it if you don't bother the...
Oh, I'm not bothering anyone.
Okay. Just...
Sure. Yeah, I'm not bothering anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the appreciate it if you wouldn't bother anyone. Both the people came up to him and commented to him. He's not prompting anybody else. He's not tapping anybody on the shoulder or approaching anybody. He's just kind of sitting there in the lobby, kind of doing one of these, which, again, in some people's mind is a little odd. Nothing illegal, just a little odd.
You have a good day, sir.
Make sure you tell everybody not to bother me too, okay?
And he just walks away.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Why are you videoing?
Who are you?
I'm the supervisor here.
Supervisor, and your name?
Why?
I'd just like to know who I'm speaking to.
So that's interesting. He just got prompted by the security guard, and now he's being prompted by another administrative person. What are you doing on this floor? Why are you recording?
The same way that you're
Video in here.
the same way that you're speaking to me, and asking me what I'm doing. I'm asking you who you are.
Well, I don't want you videoing.
Okay, so you made that clear. You don't want me recording. Okay.
Why don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment?
Why aren't you into apartment buildings? Why aren't you investing in apartment buildings? Sounds very similar to the guy that used to come on with verbatim, almost the exact same whiteboard as this, saying, "Why aren't you investing in tax liens?" Must be affiliated somehow. Let's do one of these. Boop!
How's it going, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, you guys can't be recording.
Now we have security guard 1 in the background, and we have security guard 2 in front of him. Let's see what happens here.
Anybody in here talking to people, asking them what they do here?
I'm not talking. I don't want to talk to people. Keep talking to me. Maybe you should talk to them about talking to me.
But I actually seen you and heard you
Talking to
ask them
somebody?
what their name, what they do here while videoing, just because she asked you what you were doing.
When people come up to me, I ask them what their name and their title is. Same way I'm going to ask you what your name and title is, sir.
So what is your
Hi, how are you?
What is your reason for doing this?
Hi,
Give me an answer.
Hi, no.
Whew, so he's got 2 security guards and what appears to be maybe an office manager or another administrative person. Let's keep going.
Whoa, relax. I don't owe you an answer. I don't owe you an answer.
I don't know you an answer either.
Okay. Can I get your name,
Want to
sir?
play fair? We can play fair.
I don't see how that makes sense.
Here's how it's going to go. You can either stop recording, or you're going to have to leave the building because the employees don't want you here. And I've been done talking.
Can I get your name, sir?
Making people
I don't
uncomfortable.
have to give you my name. I'm just security here at the station.
You're making people uncomfortable. It's like he's just going around with something that captures pixels. I mean, he's just recording. Whatever.
Just asking you to please either stop recording.
I'm not going to stop recording because I'm just not going to. It's my constitutional right. I do have business here.
What is your business here?
I do have business here.
You can record anywhere outside, out off the property, but you cannot be inside the building.
I can record inside the building, that is for sure. I'm not harassing anyone. I'm not bothering anyone. People are coming up to me, bothering me.
You're going to have to leave.
Excuse me?
You're going to have to leave. Because if you don't leave, I will have the
Obviously
police
bothering
escort you.
everybody because everybody's wondering why you're doing this.
And I explained to at least 3 different people why I'm doing it.
Explain it to me. You said you're making a
Well, I don't know who you are.
Explain it to me.
I have no idea who you are. I've explained it to you. I've explained it to 2 other people exactly what I'm doing here.
Documentary. That's it.
That is not that's not what I said actually, but
Okay, you get asked.
Yeah, very interesting how he consults with one person, the person walks away, and then he goes and grabs somebody else to help him on the mission to get him to stop recording.
Simple question, and you cannot give an answer.
I've answered 3 different people, and I don't even have to answer anyone.
Then
I don't have to.
answer your.
Sir,
We can
I didn't
play
come
this
up
game.
to you. I don't want to play
We can
games
play
with
this
you.
game.
I didn't come up
We
to you,
can play
sir.
this game.
You're escalating the situation. You're causing a
That is the other thing that tends to crack me up is he has people confronting him. He is yet to confront anybody else. Everybody comes to him when he's going around with his little digital device.
disturbance.
Situation. I asked you a simple, direct question that you cannot.
But you're
answer.
coming up to me, sir, and I'm not. I didn't come up to you. I don't know who you are.
Oh. Buffering. 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 Oh. Come on there, glitchy. Why is this happening all of a sudden? Oh, wow. Come on. Sometime tonight. Why did that freeze like that? This is a really good addition, too. Let me play around with this a little bit. Kick that away. Let's rewind it for like 30 seconds and see what it does.
I don't even have
You
to
do not
answer anyone.
Then
I don't have
to
to.
answer your.
Sir,
We can
I didn't
play this
come up
game.
to you. I don't want to play
We can
games
play
with
this
you.
game.
I didn't come up
We
to you,
can play
sir.
this game.
You're escalating the situation. You're causing a
I'm not escalating the
disturbance.
Situation. I asked you a simple, direct question that you cannot.
But you're
answer.
coming up to me, sir, and I'm not. I didn't come up to you. I don't know who you are.
Wow. Right at that one spot. It just doesn't want to feed. Oh, really? Wow, why did this twitch out all of a sudden? Okay, let's try that again.
Are you going to leave, or do I need to get the police down here?
So you can call whoever you need to call. Normally,
Here
law
we
enforcement enforces
go.
laws. There's no law being broken here, sir.
back in business. Sorry about the glitch. And now they feel they have to call the local authorities. So we have probably a manager in the turtleneck shirt here and with two security guards, and they're going to call the local authorities on him.
We have regulations. They don't have to be laws.
You have regulations?
We have to keep our place secure.
What,
we don't
what
know
about
what
it?
you're doing here.
I've explained it 3 times to people who have identified
that to me.
Who are you that
Why
I need
do
to explain it
tell
to you?
Who I am so that you can.
Why do I need to tell you what I'm doing? Why? It goes both ways. Why do I need to explain to you what I'm doing here?
Doing something that nobody else does. We have to keep our place secure. Okay? Do
Keep
you
it
understand?
secure.
There is personal, private
Why do you think there is
information,
security?
documentation.
Where do you think that word comes from?
I'm sure security is here to keep the area
Exactly.
secure.
Yes,
Exactly.
but you're
Not
Why
from
are they
peaceful
here trying to
not
get
from
you out
peaceful
of
citizens. Yeah, I don't
You're
need to
being
let
peaceful, yes, but the main issue here is that there's personal and private information being discussed.
Yes, you're being peaceful, but... And see, again, kind of like when some of the other First Amendment auditors like go close to a bank, they're worried about people like recording like people's PIN numbers. Not going to happen unless he gets right on top of a document.
Discussed here, and you're
This is a place of
recording.
business. Nobody comes in here.
That's
recording
illegal.
for
You cannot
documentaries.
record
We don't know
personal
who
private
you are. We don't know what
information.
your credentials are. Or documentary for who? For your TikTok?
I have
your
no
YouTube
I
channel?
have no idea what your credentials are either, sir. I don't
I work here.
Okay, and I work for
more
myself.
do you need?
I work for myself.
What is your business here?
I've
Are you here
I've
for
explained it.
unemployment?
I've explained
Are you
it.
here for any of these services?
I've explained it many times, sir.
You have
many,
not
many
explained that
times.
to me. You have avoided that.
Again, I do-
am asking you, why are
I
you
have
here?
the reason why I'm not
What is
explaining
your
it to you.
business here?
The reason why I'm not explaining it to you, sir, is because you have refused over and over again to identify yourself
Why
to me.
do I need to identify
Because you are a public servant, sir. That's why you need to identify
you're not
yourself
there
to
for a
me.
public
You are
servant.
not. You are not only a public servant. You're a public servant who is attacking me, sir.
I'm
He's not
attacking you?
attacking.
Yeah, you are.
serious?
You by keep on saying by harassing me and saying, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?"
You are
I wasn't
interfering
bothering
with
you.
What we are doing here.
You came from your desk
You
to
need
come
to
to
turn this
me.
situation around. You are harassing us. Why are you recording?
I wasn't even
What is
speaking
your
to any
business
of you.
here? You are not here for any of the.
Yeah, see, it's interesting how the one-sided story that they develop. Oh, you're harassing us. How is he being harassing by? It's like the preconceived notion that they've got in their head. Oh yeah, he's in a public building, in a public public lobby, fanning his device around, and they have this perceived notion that everybody's being freaked out.
services that we provide, you have no business.
I wasn't here. I wasn't even wanting to speak to anyone.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
See, look, you're escalating the situation.
Of course I'm escalating it. What is your business here? What is your purpose here?
Why don't you explain it to him since I explained it to you?
Because obviously I'm.
I explained it to you, right? Did I not tell you my name and what I'm doing here?
Online journalist writing some kind of.
See, this proves a point that no one listens when somebody's trying. You ask what I'm doing here, but you don't even literally listen to what I say, right?
Just because I don't remember the exact words
It happened 2 minutes
I
ago.
don't understand what you're trying to do. So,
Okay.
But the situation,
We have
the
a
issue.
procedure where we can allow people in to explain what we do.
The other part that's actually cracking me up about these 2 or 3 people that are going back and forth and Jimmy jacking this thing back around is they're both like talking over each other. The security guard saying one thing and then this office manager pipes in all at the same time.
Do and how it gets done, etc. That's easy. It's been a while since that's happened, but nobody really comes and does
Are you a supervisor here?
I am not.
See this property on Craigslist for
Oh my goodness,
$4,300 a
this
month?
property for
Well, it's been sitting empty
$4,000?
for the last 28 days. And there's 44 million long-term rental properties sitting vacant on
So what? I don't
Why
understand.
does it have to be a supervisor? Why can't I come to the front lines and defend what we're doing here?
I mean, you're defending it from the wrong person.
Why?
Because I'm not a threat to anything here. I've not shown that I'm a threat.
We don't know what you're
You
going
can't just-
to do with this.
You cannot just say that we don't know you're a threat, so you automatically are a threat. That's not how these
I
things
didn't
work.
say you're a threat. I said I don't know if you're a threat, but you're recording video in an area that is supposed to be.
Did you talk to the police department?
Now there's 3 people bombarding him.
I appreciate that.
Here.
I appreciate
What
that.
is your business with this office?
I've already explained it, sir.
You have not explained it to me.
Can you, if you identify yourself to me, I will.
I do
I
not
will
have
identify
to do
myself.
that.
I don't have to do it either, sir. I
What's your
told
name?
you my name
And
already.
if you can't tell me what you're doing here, then you have no right to be here.
I do have a right.
And I
Is this
have
a
the
public
right
building?
To get you out of here.
Is this a public building?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I have a
There's a
right to
reason
be
that
here.
there is
Services,
security
but you're not receiving
in this
or-
building.
I don't.
But whenever we
My
feel
business
that
is not to
nobody
receive
belongs
services.
here,
It's
we
the,
call
The
security
sign on
to
the
escort
door
you
says
off
no
the
loitering,
premises.
which means you can't.
I'm not
come in.
loitering.
Does
Loitering
that
would come in
make
here and
any
just
sense
not
to
do
you at
anything.
all?
You're not
Obviously,
doing
it does not.
anything.
What does make sense?
You're just standing here.
I'm not asking any
Oh my
questions.
God.
You're asking questions. Why they work?
He's being berated by 3 people. 2 security guards and I'm thinking an office manager of some caliber.
Work here, who they
You guys are like, I don't understand. You guys are you're attacking me for what?
Here as long as you're recording.
They don't have a choice on whether who can come in and cannot. So what is? No, you will
You want
not.
me to attack you? I can
No, you
attack
cannot. No, you cannot. And I guarantee you won't.
Oh, yeah?
Take it down. One. Come on. Take it down.
You want to escalate? We can escalate this.
Escalate whatever you want. I'm trying to de-escalate, but you can escalate whatever you want, and I'll be here for it. Okay?
What
Thanks.
is your business here? State.
The police should
reason you are
remove
here.
this man from the building.
No.
Either you should be removed from the building
Right.
because you're the one causing. You're
My
disturbing
hands
the
on my
peace.
Causing the
pocket.
disturbance.
What threat am I?
You just said that if if I want you to
You're
attack me, you'll
taking
attack
words
me.
as threats.
No,
Fine.
he just had to calm you down because you obviously can't control your own
Because
emotions.
they know what I'm capable of.
I don't think you're capable of much of anything,
Right.
except maybe just talking.
That's all you are. All talk.
I don't want.
What
I
is
don't
your
want to. I
business
don't want to
here?
fight with you.
State your business
No,
here.
you're trying to escalate.
I don't even want to
Please
speak to
stop
any of
while you are
you.
here.
I'm gonna wait for the. I'm waiting
State your business or move on, sir. He's being berated by 3 people and the local authorities have been called.
for law enforcement. I don't need to turn the camera off, sir. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
Actually,
you understand
on a
that?
place
For your
where private
rights,
information.
me.
There is no private information
You know
here.
who
Yes,
fought
there
for your
is.
rights? Me.
They do.
If you so then you should be upholding them, number one, above
I am not a
everyone.
law enforcement officer. I don't care for that.
Okay.
I fought for my rights and yours, and I'm not going to jump
Okay.
on that.
All right.
I understand that you have that. What I want to know is what is your business in this office?
I've
Did you
expl-
request to come in and
I
do
did
that?
not. I didn't.
He's an independent journalist gathering content for a story. That's his standard answer as to what his business is in this lobby. And he'll probably explain that to the local authorities when they arrive also.
There are
request.
procedures in place for that.
I didn't request.
I tried to communicate that to
I didn't request to come in anywhere. It was my mistake, I guess. I thought this was a public building, is it not?
It is.
Okay, then I have a right to
But
be here.
People,
I have a right to
you have
enter.
the right to be here to conduct business that this office conducts. If you do not have anything to do with any of the services that we provide, what are you doing here?
Loitering.
No, it's not loitering. I've
it is.
told you.
Because all you're
It's
doing
not
is
loitering.
sitting around.
Just because you say it's
You
loitering.
can be reasonably
Requesting
asked to
services.
leave the premises.
It still cracks me up that all these 3 people are talking over themselves. How can I possibly understand what all 3 of them are saying at once?
It's not loitering.
Yes, it is.
It's
That is the
not
very
loitering.
definition.
I've literally told you my purpose. I just told you my purpose 5 minutes ago.
Not the reason why.
We got an officer who escort.
Great. I can't wait to talk to the law enforcement officers. Hopefully they educate you guys here today.
Yeah, law enforcement.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Okay.
Sure. Who are you, sir? I'm sorry.
I'm the manager, Tom Bonkowski.
Tom? Nice to meet you, Tom.
Have a seat. Let's figure out what's going on.
Sure, yeah. I have no problem talking to you.
Okay, so this is an interesting development. It seems like some type of a branch manager or whatever that's going to give him a debriefing on recording and pixel creation.
What can we do for you?
Hey, Tom. So, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering some content for a story here in the publicly accessible areas, just documenting the brochures you have here and different things of that nature, only in the publicly accessible areas. I'm not looking to do any interviews with any of your employees here. I was confronted by several of them asking me what I was doing. I explained to them what I was doing.
Right.
They called security anyway, and now security is, trying to escalate the situation, and I'm trying to de-escalate this, and it's getting real out of hand. Now law enforcement's coming, and I'm just trying to exercise my rights of freedom of press here peacefully.
Sure.
That's it.
How much more are you going to, what do you want to take pictures?
Well, I was taking pictures of the brochures and everything that you guys have, and just to get a sense and idea what you guys accomplish here and what services that you have openly ready for people to take, applications, things of that nature, and just the comings and goings of what's going on here.
That's glad to walk you around and show you what we have.
Yeah, that would be fine. I would rather, I want to wait for law enforcement at this time because I need to explain to them exactly what's going on, so that way I don't want them coming up behind me or anything. So I appreciate that, and if anybody else would have told me that, it would have been great. But, some people don't even want to identify themselves, so I don't like saying, they're like, what are you doing? And I say, hi, how are you?
Oh, heck, I would have just taken the tour and deal with law enforcement after. You would have gotten all kinds of content, going to the different departments and checking out brochures and procedures and catalogs and things.
What is your name? And they don't want to tell it to me. It becomes a big problem at that point. So I'm just going to wait for law enforcement right now till they get here so I can talk to them, and then we can have a discussion after that if you'd like.
No problem.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it.
You got him, he come in and he's asking people who they are, what they're doing here, and he's recording people. We've asked him nicely to put the phone up, he refuses. I told him he'd have to leave the building because it's closed to him. They've asked us to have him leave.
I love how he starts it off. He's going up to people, asking them what their name is, what they're doing here. That's not how it happens. The people see him with an electronic device capturing pixels, and then he gets questioned. He's not going up to anybody.
He's making a couple more back there that also.
He's refusing to leave, refusing to put up his camera anymore.
So this is the manager over here, Tom, that I just spoke with.
He's asking people personal questions.
No, I'm not. You are such a liar. I am recording. Can I tell you what I'm doing here, sir?
Absolutely.
Sure. My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas of this public building here, which is my constitutional right. And people have come up to me. Several people have come to me asking me what I'm doing. So I asked them, hi, how are you? My name is Sean. What's your name? What's your title? That's the context of how I'm talking to people. The security guard's painting it in a way different picture. And the manager, Tom, has no problem with me being here. So I don't understand, and I have a right to be here. I'm exercising my rights peacefully. I don't understand what's the issue here. I'm not escalating the situation. I'm not causing a disturbance, and I'm not, trying to interrupt business or anything. That's not my goal here.
I love the pause. He has nothing to say, probably because he has nothing to go on. Let's see what the extension clause is on this one.
He's the manager over there.
He is the manager.
He's right. I can't make him leave a public building right here. So as long as he's up in here and he's not trying to film people's
Personal offices, private offices.
Lo and behold, seems like our security guard team is getting a little bit of a lesson here.
Restricted areas.
Asked him not to film the computers, but yeah, he keeps turning the camera towards computers. So
Yeah, I can ask people whatever questions I want, but that's not even my point here today.
What their business is needing.
You can ask anybody anything, sir.
I'm out on this.
Yeah, because, sir, and I appreciate, listen.
I'm out. Oh, that's classic.
You're law enforcement, and I appreciate you not enforcing people's feelings here today. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You stay safe out there, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Walk of shames. Incredible.
Oh, did he officially end it? He did end it. Oh, there we go. I hit pause almost in time. And then we get the little Amazon ad starting here. Why is Amazon paying me $63,000 a month? For what? So let's downsize out of that one. Oh yeah. I have to shut my recording program off. That's over here. Thank you for tuning in to the reaction to this session of Long Island Audit Calypse.